Good morning to everyone. I will be demonstrating baby bathing procedure under the module of providing care and support on infants and toddlers. Alright, so first is the best time to bath the baby is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Best place is on countertop. Water temperature is 29.4 degrees Celsius. And let's provide respect and privacy to our client. Close all the doors and the windows. Then put down the curtains and the draperies. Turn off the air condition or the electric fans. And then never leave the baby unattended to provide or prevent any accidents. Now we will proceed on preparing all the materials that we will be needing. But first we have to do a proper hand washing in 20 seconds. After hand washing, let's all prepare the materials, which are rubber mat, rectal or digital thermometer, betadine, alcohol, cotton buds, cotton balls, petroleum jelly, shampoo, liquid or bar soap, grooming accessories, dressing trolley, baby blanket, 4 towels, extra pair of clothes and drop diapers, 3 basins with lukewarm water, a bathtub, the plastic bag, our pail and dipper, our trash can, and our trash bin, and our grooming accessories. So that's all we need. That's all the materials that we need. And then do the proper hand washing again for 20 seconds, which is actually every before and every after of procedure. And then get the baby, put on the countertop, undress the lower extremities of the baby, remove the trouser or shorts, and then put the trouser in the laundry bin. Then check if the diaper is soiled. Then unfasten the diaper. If the diaper is soiled, use the cleanest part of the diaper to wipe, starting from the upper to the bottom, and use your free hand in grasping the baby's ankle so we can gently lift the baby, and then insert the diaper into the baby's buttocks. Then we have to assess the genitals if there are signs of redness or irritation. If there are redness or irritation, we have to use the cotton balls with betadine. But if there are no redness or irritation, then we can go and get basin with warm water. So check the water temperature using our wrist or our elbow. Next, so if our client is a girl, get cotton balls, dip and squeeze, and then clean one part of the genital, starting from top to bottom, the inguinals, including the labia, down to the anus, and then discard cotton balls. Repeat until thoroughly clean. Then clean the other side of the genitals. Get cotton balls, dip and squeeze, and then clean from the top to bottom, the inguinals, including the labia, and down to the anus. Then discard the cotton balls. Repeat until it's totally clean. Then we also have to clean the middle. Get the cotton balls, dip and squeeze, and then clean the middle from the back to the anus. Discard the cotton balls. Repeat until it's totally clean. And if our client is a boy, get the cotton balls, dip and squeeze, and then clean one part of the scrotum from top to bottom, the inguinals, and down to the anus. Then discard the cotton balls. Repeat until it's totally clean. And then let's clean the other side of the scrotum. Get cotton balls, dip and squeeze, clean starting from top to bottom, the inguinals down to the anus, and then discard the cotton balls. And then get the cotton ball, dip, and then squeeze a little amount of water over the penis and to the shaft, and then wipe in a single manner from top to the anus, and then discard the cotton balls. And repeat until it's totally clean. Then get cotton buds. Dip both ends in the water, and then clean the scrotum in a horizontal manner according to its folds and creases. And repeat until it's totally clean. And then we have to remove the diaper, seal it, put it in a plastic bag, cover or seal it, and then put in the trash can. Then get a dry towelette and cover the diaper area. And now we will proceed to getting the temperature, but before that, let's also do the proper hand washing again. 20 seconds. Alright, so get the thermal or rectal thermometer from its container. Use a cotton ball with an alcohol and then clean it from the cleanest to the dirtiest. And then discard the cotton balls. Also check the thermometer if it's functioning. If it's functioning, then get a petroleum jelly. Dip the tip of the thermometer into the petroleum jelly before inserting it to the baby's anus, so we can prevent the traumatizing of the mucous membrane of the baby's anus. And then put the baby on a side lying position. Then gently and slowly insert the thermometer 0.5 inches deep. Hold the thermometer and wait for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, or if we hear the beeping sound, remove the thermometer and put the baby back to its supine position. Now, let's clean the thermometer using a dry cotton ball from the cleanest to the dirtiest. Then, discard the cotton balls. Next, read the mercury level of the thermometer in the eye level. And if the temperature is 37.5 degrees Celsius or higher, do a sponge bath. But if the temperature is 37.5 degrees Celsius lower, then proceed to bathing of the baby. Then put back the thermometer to its container. And then get a dry tissue or cotton so we can wipe the excess petroleum jelly on the baby's anus. And then discard. Now let's proceed on our topping procedure. Do the proper hand washing. For our topping procedure, undress the upper extremities. So loosen the armholes and the neck holes. For this type of shirt, so we just have to loosen the string. And then undress the baby. And then put on the laundry. Get the blanket and then wrap the baby to avoid chilling of the baby. And now the baby is wrapped. Get cotton balls, dip and squeeze get another cotton balls. Clean the lower inner to outer canthus, and then discard cotton balls. Let's clean the other side of the eye. Get the cotton balls, dip and squeeze. Clean from upper inner to outer canthus, and then discard the cotton balls. Get the cotton balls, dip and squeeze. Clean the lower inner to outer canthus, and then discard the cotton balls. And then get a cotton buds, dip both ends on the water, and then clean the whole of the nose, one part, and then the other part. And then discard the cotton balls. And after that, get another cotton balls, dip and squeeze, clean the upper lip, discard the cotton balls. Get another cotton balls, dip and squeeze, clean the lower lip, and then discard the cotton balls. Next, get another cotton buds, dip both ends, clean the outer lobe of the ear, including the back of the ear, and then repeat on the other side. Clean the outer lobe of the ear and the back of the ear, and then discard the cotton buds. And then get the towels, soap and ring, and do the hand and toe. And then wipe the face. Using the figure 3, starting from the forehead, down to the cheek, down to the chin. And then let's clean or wipe the other side of the face using the back of our hand in the figure 3, starting from the forehead, down to the cheek, down to the chin. And then get another dry towelette and pat it dry. Alright, so after that, we will proceed to our shampooing procedure. First, assess the head and scalp of the baby. Check if there are signs of redness or irritation. For cradle cap, use a special shampoo, but if not, then we can just use a regular shampoo for the baby. And then, hold the baby into a foot hold position, which is the head is lower than the extremities. And then get the basin, 2 basin with water, with warm water. Check the temperature of the water using our wrist or elbow. And then unfold the upper part of the blanket so we can expose the head of the baby. And then wet the hair of the baby. But before that, we have to cover the ears of the baby. And get a dry towelette and make a blindfold and cover the eyes. And then after that, rinse the head of the baby, including the occiput. And then get the shampoo, lather it on your hands, then gently apply it on the baby's head using a circular motion while using our fingertips, including the occiput. Then after, rinse the baby on the other basin, rinse the head thoroughly, and after that, pat the baby's head to dry. Then remove the blindfold. After we remove the blindfold, fold or remove the upper part of the blanket, so we can now proceed to wetting the body. Get the towelette, do a hand knitted fold, then get the the basin with warm water. Check the temperature using wrist or elbow. And then soak the towelette and wring it. And then do the hand knitted fold after. And then wet the body starting from the neck, medial to lateral, the chest, the abdomen, axilla, forearms, hands, and pay attention to in between fingers. Do on the other side as well. Axilla, forearms, hands, and pay attention to the middle fingers, to the middle of the fingers. And then rinse towelette, wring it, do the hand knitted fold again. Now we were going to wet the lower extremities. Pay attention to folds and pieces, and as well as the in-between fingers. Then let's rinse and wring again. Do the hand knitted fold. And wet the back part of the baby, including the bottom area. And then after this, now we will proceed to soaping the baby. Get the liquid soap, lather it on your hands. So the liquid soap is actually good to use, so we can create a bond between the caregiver and also the baby. So apply the soap on the baby's body using a circular motion, starting from the neck, medial to lateral, and on the other side, to the chest and abdomen, axilla, forearms, hands, and pay attention to the spaces between the fingers. And do it on the other side as well. Axilla, forearm, hands, and spaces between the fingers. And get another soap. Soap the lower extremities. So pay attention to creases and folds, as well as the spaces between the fingers. After soaping the baby, soap the back as well. Gather it into your hands, including the bottom part or the bottom area. Now that we are done with soaping the baby, but if we are going to use a bar soap, for example, we don't have a liquid soap and then we will be using a bar soap, get a towelette, then soak and then wring it, do another make and fold, and then get the bar soap, scrub it on the towelette, and then soap the baby in a circular motion using the towelette. So that's how we are going to soap the baby using a bar soap. And now we are done with soaping of the baby. We will proceed to rinsing of the baby. Get the baby and put on a cradle position. Hold the baby securely. So supporting the back with our hand. And then check the temperature of the water and the bathtub using our wrist and elbow. And then we have to make sure that the head is higher than the water level to avoid drowning of the baby. And then rinse the baby thoroughly. Pay attention to folds and creases. And then rinse the back. Rinse the back so the baby is facing towards you, and as well as the bottom area. When you are done on rinsing, get the baby, remove the baby from the bathtub, and then get the towel, wrap the baby quickly, and pat dry. get the diaper or place the diaper snugly fit, not too loosened or not too tight, so the baby can still move and it won't be too tight and uncomfortable for the baby. But before that, let's actually put petroleum jelly to the diaper area to prevent rashes. Then close it.
Goodbye.
And then dress the baby on its upper extremities. So widen the hole or armhole and neck hole. Right, so then secure the baby by tying those nuts. And then dress the lower extremities. Get the shorts or trouser. And it should be 1 foot at a time. Alright, so our baby is now dressed. Now let's proceed. But before that, let's remove the towel and put it on the laundry bin. Now the baby is dressed. Let's proceed to our grooming the baby. So if we're grooming the baby, if we are going to use baby powder, we have to turn our back to the baby and gently put the powder on your palm. And then apply it on lower extremities. If we will be using cologne, don't put it directly on the skin. Just put it on its clothes. And then comb the hair using a fine comb. Check the fingernails and also the fingernails on the feet. If they are long. If they are long, then we have to clip it. Then put the baby back to the crib. And then do the aftercare. And then do